a tall glass of water. You're going to love her. Put your hands together right now for Macy Melendy.
Thank you. I know what you're thinking, but my looks are very deceiving. I'm actually only 5'3". Little known fact, the stage actually adds 9 inches of height, boys, of height. And now you know how short Fernando really is. Sorry, Fernando, sorry. No, really. I know, I'm tall. I mean, every day people come up to me and are like, wow, you're so tall. How tall are you? I like to tell them 5'12", watch them mentally cramp up, carry the one. Wait, isn't that 6 feet tall? Yes, but it can't, it is. Look at you, yeah. So, people, here's something that us tall folk want you to know, I want to tell you. Please don't come up to us and tell us shit we already know. Because, it's like at Starbucks and people come up to me and it's like, whoa, you're so tall. Yeah. We're going to say that, like, oh crap, I was 5'2" this morning. I don't know what happened. Yeah, there's not much I can say to that, right? So, and for reasons I cannot explain, being tall seems to give other people license to comment on my appearance, And when I was younger, I wish people had warned me. The life of a tall woman is that people are going to run up to you and announce your height and then follow it up with ridiculous questions. Because once we get the height stats out of the way, the next question I inevitably get from guys, by the way, this is like really just from guys, is, are you wearing heels? And, boys, maybe it makes you feel better if I am wearing heels, but, it's not like I'm going to answer that question by saying, as a matter of fact, I am wearing my 12-inch Louis Vuittons, because they're heels, not stilts, I'm still tall, right? And so, once we get the height stats and the heels situated, issues out of the way, then the next question I always get is about my athletic prowess. Do you play basketball? Like, women love to be called dude, by the way. No. And here's what's baffling about that question, here's what completely baffles me, is where are you watching a 40-ish-year-old white woman playing basketball, like a WNBA? Like, silly question, please. Help me, okay? It's so, it's terrible, because I have never gone up to a short person and been like, wow, you are so short. How short are you? Are you wearing flats? I'm comfortable being tall now, but I have to tell you, growing up, it was difficult. I was born tall. I was 10 pounds, 4 feet. And, the years 10 through 17 were pretty much the worst. I was growing at this rapid pace, and I couldn't control my limbs, and I was constantly tripping, and I was all over the place, and I was self-conscious as hell. Okay, picture this. Here, I'll give you a little mental picture. Picture this. I am 15, I'm 5'9", 80 pounds, oh, and I have an afro. Yeah. I think God just threw in the afro to be like, keep that ego in check, it's just, thanks God, thank you. I was a looker. And I don't know if it's because of my height, but people have absolutely no qualms commenting on my body. No qualms. I'll give you a little example. I'm getting a pedicure in Boca, right? And I was really looking forward to it. I had a rough week, and I was like, oh God, I just want to relax and have a really nice pedicure. And so I'm sitting there, and I got the massaging chair, the nice music, and I'm really enjoying it. And, and I spent some money on this place, by the way. I didn't go to one of those places where you leave, you feel like you got syphilis or something, So I'm sitting there, and I'm totally getting into it. And she yells in front of everyone, takes a look at my feet and says, "Oh, toes are long like fingers." True story. Yeah. You Irish? Oh yeah, because, Irish are known for their freakishly long finger toes. Yeah. I can hold a Guinness with each foot, but I'm not Irish. Okay? And that's the thing, is my look. Like, people, I have a hair issue today, but people are always trying to place me like, "Oh, you have a different look. What's your nationality? Where are you from?" Especially in Florida, I get it a lot. And, I don't know why it's their prerogative to have to place me. I don't know why they need to place me in the middle of the Boca Mall. People are coming up to me, "What's your look? Why do you look that way?" But, here's the scoop. Okay, I'm going to give the scoop because I like you. Nice crowd. I'm a Mexican from Jersey. I'm adopted. Yeah. Oh, you didn't guess Mexican? No? All 512 of me, that's right. Yeah. It's so funny, I have to tell you this, like, what's so funny is when I tell people that in Florida, that I'm a Mexican from New Jersey, adopted, and blah, they always follow that up with, "You don't have a Jersey accent." Really? That's what you got from that? Okay. Right. Thanks. Yeah, no, seriously, my biological parents are from Mexico. They got pregnant while they were engaged, they freaked out, and they didn't tell anybody they were pregnant. They got married, went on like this honeymoon around the world, and stopped off in New York City, gave birth to me, gave me up for adoption, and then went back to Mexico, pretending like nothing had happened. Nothing to see here, la la la. And, nothing says romantic honeymoon getaway like giving up your firstborn. So, yeah, that's that one, right? Yes. The truth hurts, people, the truth hurts. Yeah. So, anywho, my adoptive parents, they went through a closed adoption process, which means nobody gets to know shit about anybody. And, the adoption agency told my parents that I was European. Nice. I guess Mexican baby wasn't on the must-have the season list. Oh, and this is long before adopting random children from other countries was totally cool, And so I had no idea, about my heritage or what I was growing up, I had no clue. And finally, by like 25, I'm like, fuck, man, I gotta know, I need to know. And so I petitioned the adoption agency for what they call in the biz, non-identifying information. I.e., we get to tell you what your parents are, not who they are, in case you're a stalker, So, so they tell me, and so they respond to my petition, and they say, "Oh, we're gonna send you a letter." Because for Christ's sakes, and that's exactly how you want to hear about your heritage and where you come from is in a very personal little letter. So I get the letter, I'm really excited, like I can't wait, I get the letter, I'm like, oh my god, okay, father 27, okay, brown hair, yeah, like sports, blah, 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 all right, yeah, it's the good stuff. My family is Mexican. Mexican? I'm like, I'm a Latina? Oh, wasn't my first guess, And by the way, I'm a Latina that doesn't speak a lick of Spanish. Ay caramba, it's bad. So anyway, my Jersey mom, like my adopted family's reading the letter with me. My Jersey mom is sitting right there, God love her. She says, "Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. You can't be